So what makes Xavier's 1-3-1 zone different than most? They keep their best rebounders close to the rebounding action by having their 5 play the bottom and their 4 play the nail spot in the middle. They will stick their longest guard at the top. Also, most shots come from the right side of the floor, which means most rebounds will come off from the left side, so you'd have your better rebounding guard on the left side of the zone. The guard at the top of the zone will be the only player that ever fully commits to the ball when it is above the free throw line extended. Whatever side of the floor the ball is on, he will try to keep pressure on the ball handler to keep it on that side. If he can influence it from half court, he would make them start on the left side if the point guard is right-handed. Let's take a look at the positioning of the wings and the 4-man at the nail. There should be a small triangle between the ball handler and those 3 defenders. The wing player's main responsibility is to cover the corner, so he needs to guard a little bit of both. He can stunt with his hands and feet, but he should not commit to the ball. If the opponent has a player at the nail, the 4-man should sit on that player and never allow an entry pass. The 5 will cover short corner to short corner and will aggressively step up to the ball and pick up entry passes or drives within 12 feet of the rim. If there is no one at the nail, it is the responsibility of the 4-man to absorb all drives. With the guard at the top of the zone committing to the ball, on a quick reversal, the 4 needs to anticipate, step up to the ball, and be there on the catch to buy time for the top to get over there. Some teams may try to ball screen the top of the zone. When they do, the top player will take the path of least resistance, meaning they may go over or under depending on which way allows them to get back to the ball quicker. The key is for the 4-man to jump out just long enough to discourage a downhill drive and then recover to his spot quickly. As with every defense, something's got to give. This zone is vulnerable from the slot, but usually those shots come from a side-to-side 3 and from a tougher spot around the arc. The other thing I love about this zone is you can use it as a baseline out-of-bounds defense that teams don't see very often. The 5-man's job is to protect the backside block, and you can change the look a little by moving him on and off the ball. The 4-man will find the opposing team's lowest post player around the paint and pick him up as not to allow a quick entry mismatch. The wings pick up the nearest man to their wing, and the top player will fill in anywhere between the lane lines. Every player's job is to make the ball go over their head.